Good morning, students. Today, let us see problem solving using C++, Unit 3. Let us see private member function. A function declared inside the class private section is known as private member function. A private member function can be accessible through the only public member function. Right? So if you have class student, you have int role void read, both comes under private member function. Now you have two other member function, which is public update and write. So you can access the read only through update and write. Memory allocation for object. Memory space is allocated when the object is created. Separate memory space for member variables of each object. Common memory space for functions of all objects. So if you see here, you have three objects and we have common for all objects, that is member function and member function 2. So memory created when functions are defined. So memory is created when objects are defined. Now let us see static data members. Static data members are class members that are declared using the static keyword. There is only one copy of the static data member in the class, even if there are many class objects. This is because all the objects share the static data member. The syntax is static data type member name, and the definition is data type, the class name, and the scope resolution operator static data member. So if you see this example, we have hash include IO stream using namespace std, and we have one variable int x. And when we execute, right, so when you have base b1, b1.x will be 10. When you have base b2, right, we have b2.x equal to 20, and the output will be 10 and 20. Right, now let us initialize another variable y, and we can say it as static. Now what will happen is only one memory will be allocated. So even if you create so many objects, the value will be updated in that memory location only. So b1.y is equal to 30, b2.y equal to 40. So if you print b1 or b2, the value of y will be 40 only. Right, then static member function. A static member function is a special member function which is used to access only static data members. Any other normal data member cannot be accessed through this static member function. A member function is defined using the static keyword. A static member function shares a single copy of the member function to any number of the class objects. Just like static member function is also a class function. It is not associated with any class object. So static data type function name. Right, so if you find here, so we have the function print y as static. Right, we have the function print y as static, and what we do is we are printing y. Now here, so memory will be common. So you have b1 and b2. Initially the y is 10, and for b2 it is 40. But when you print, right, b1 dot print y, what will be printed is you will get the recent value, that is 40. Right, and if you see this example, so I have print y and I'm going to print this y. Right, so and I have said that int base scope resolution operator y. Here we find that invalid use of the member base colon x in static member function. So we have x inside the static member function y, because y is static, x is not static, so we get the error. Right, now here if you see in this program, so we have display as static, and we it means that c is static. Right, so finally what will happen is the c value will be updated as 9. You are adding a plus b, so whatever value you give, 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 plus 5 is 9, but the recent value is 9, so only 9 will be updated. Thank you, students.